Vadana Sundararaj is moving home, again, a process that brings back painful memories. She was asked to move out days after her husband Stephen was abducted by uniformed military personnel.
A motorbike blocked our vehicle in traffic and a white van pulled alongside. They held a pistol to the driver's head and said, "Stephen, get out," and bundled him into their vehicle.
That was more than 8 years ago. There's been no trace of him since. Hundreds of families like Vadana's have joined protests demanding answers. They say a government that won the war against the Tamil Tigers must be able to find out what happened to their loved ones. Hope prompted many to vote in the government of Maithripala Sirisena in 2015. It has been working with the international community and has made progress, including the return of some private land and the establishment of an Office of Missing Persons. But 2 years on, many feel it's not doing enough.
We ought to proceed on the assumption that a great deal of work remains to be done, that the bulk of the policy is still to be designed and institutionalized, but that there is continued interest in doing so.
De Grief has spent the last 2 weeks in the country to monitor what Sri Lanka has and has not done. He hopes what he calls positive conversations will translate into action that will strengthen the rights of all citizens. But Vadana is not convinced.
High-profile people keep coming here, but this is of no benefit to us. They're just talking about their views, but not doing anything.
Her frustration is echoed in the north, where people surrounded the president when he visited last week. They demanded the release of what they see as political prisoners and concrete action on ensuring justice after the war. The president told protesters he is willing to discuss their concerns. Pablo de Grief's recommendations will be closely scrutinized by government leaders in Colombo. They've repeatedly insisted that they won't allow direct international involvement in any war crimes investigation. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Colombo says it's for the government to decide whether the rapporteur's recommendations are beneficial to the people and whether to consult him further. Whatever the outcome, Vadana says she won't give up hope of finding the truth about what happened to her loved one. Minelle Fernandez, Al Jazeera, Colombo.